have a few Jurassic sets. What are you doing? Come on, what are you doing? Tell me somebody's gone through it without telling somebody who's gone through it, right? Let's see what else is going on. That's pretty cool looking. Issue with AJ Styles. Not a good idea. Punchers, but no Grodd yet. Denied. These were on sale at Target for like half that price. Yikes. Alright. Well. like old case stuff. Oh well. Onward, forward, and upward.
I'm having a hard time filming for my YouTube right now because my actual life calling is getting in the way. I'm out a lot later than I intended to be today because I've been on a consultation call, which, I mean, back when I was young and involved with a recording studio, we had a situation happen with the building that our recording studio was in, and we had to move. And there were ideas of growth when we moved. There was an idea that we could have a bigger room, better isolation, better equipment. And it got to the point where we finally had to rein ourselves in. We're talking about a bunch of musicians and technicians. The musicians being a lot of the carpenters and stuff who worked on the place. Licensed, you know, guys who knew exactly what they were doing. But as we went along, we found that it wasn't buying a console, which at the time was like $100,000 proposition. It wasn't the processing equipment that we already had, that we were moving from the old studio. It was things that we hadn't anticipated. In order to properly isolate rooms, all sorts of crazy crap has to happen. One of those is multiple layers of different walling and boarding and glue and foam in between each other, which adequately isolates this a loud sound source, which is, it's essential. Why am I telling you all this? Well, because I had a call with an individual who, bless their heart, is just trying to do too much at once. And I said, I appreciate that you want to get right up and running as a premier facility, but you are not ready. You can't take people. You can't rip people off. I could get involved in this. I could get consultation fees. I could do all sorts of things, right? But the truth is that what I owe this place as a professional is my absolute unbiased opinion of what their business will sustain. I guess I'm getting into this because a lot of the time collectors will get in over their heads. They will buy things that they cannot maintain. They will buy things that they cannot afford. Or they will just keep going and going and going and going and going. This is why when I look at Hot Wheels now, I look at what I really, really really want. And that is certain makes, certain models, and a curtailing of my megalomaniacal concept of collecting every Batmobile. It's just not sustainable. As I am putting up this wall of video in the lab, so that we can get our home video stuff all straightened out and accessible again, I am realizing I do not have a place for endless amounts of diecast. That does not mean I don't appreciate it anymore or won't collect it anymore. It just means that I am reining myself in from what is probable to what is sustainable. Make any sense? I don't know. Let's go look at pegs. Alright, you know what time it is. Let's go be creepy in Target. I haven't been to this Target in a while. It needs a creeping. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Monkey Shot and Lab.
I'm in your face.
Subscribers. We're trying to get to 500, and this is the last time you will hear me say this for the episode. But we're trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I was just filling the prize shelf yesterday. I have a lot of stuff that I have accrued in the lab, and so my hoarding is your gain this time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a giveaway, and there are a bunch of things on the prize shelf. There is a bunch of die-cast. There's premium die-cast. I have a set of Muppet cars, which were very hard to come by at one point. I have a whole bunch of stuff stashed away. So, and not all of it is going to one person either. So, we're trying to spread the wealth, and it's all stuff that's worth picking up. Trust me. We even oh, wow, we even have a Marvel Legend from back in the day when Toys R Us had exclusives. And it says so on the package. Very clean packaging, by the way, too, for something that's been around for almost 20 years. So, please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe below. And if you hit the notifications button, there are several different choices for that, so that you can always find out when you can come waste time with us here at the lab.
Edgy